relentless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
What's up, everybody? You fucking nerds. So this is review number 3 of our pre-hurricane reviews. So I'm going to review something today, or right now, that was kind of an impulse buy. I found this on clearance at Walmart. And the even funnier thing is, it was on clearance for $35. It is the Super 7 Ultimates blue Cobra B.A.T. Here's the thing. When I got up to the register, it was $20. So they're normally $55. It was on clearance for $35. And when I got to the register, it rang up $20. So, yeah, I wasn't going to leave this behind. I am a moderate G.I. Joe fan. I kind of cherry-pick the figures that I prefer for my collection. And I do both Hasbro and Super 7. I've considered getting into the Mezco, but I'm not sold on those yet, honestly. So, let's look at this Cobra B.A.T. Anyways, so, alright. Lay this down here. Go ahead and take him out of it. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm digging that. One thing I will say about Super 7 as compared to Hasbro is you definitely get a lot more accessories. And don't get me wrong, I understand, Hasbro is a $35 or $30 to $35 price point depending on where you buy your figures. $25 sometimes, but I understand that at that price point you're going to get a lot less, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I expect more at Hasbro, especially with other toy manufacturers like NECA stepping up their game. I don't know if any of you have looked at the TMNT offering lately when it comes to the Image line, but characters like the Foot Clan soldier was a $35 figure and came with 25 or 30 accessories. I mean, that's literally $1 an accessory. And some Hasbro figures, you're lucky if they come with 4 or 5. So, I don't know. Hasbro's gonna Hasbro, so we will do a thing on Hasbro maybe eventually, but I'm not going to do it today because I'm just too tired to bitch about Hasbro and their shit. I've already had several of my friends today complaining that the Once a Man Cobra Commander has been a complete shit show on Pulse. And, getting a hold of that figure has been nothing but a headache. It went up for pre-order yesterday and sold out in like 45 seconds. And then Hasbro has been constantly on and off all day long. Here's some available, not available. Available, not available. Available, not available. I mean, I guess with the San Diego Comic-Con, because that's what the Once a Man Cobra was, I suppose that those figures are already produced. So I guess I can see the argument there about the whole pre-order thing window. But with some figures, it doesn't make sense. Like, especially when it comes to pipeline figures that they take pre-orders for, it's like Hasbro will be like, yep, we're sold out. How can you be sold out on a figure that isn't even produced yet? Like, come on, Hasbro. Like, NECA and Super 7 have literally, adjusted their model to where they keep pre-orders open most of the time for a week or two or more to let everybody have a chance to get one, and then they produce that number. Like, is it that fucking hard? Like, really? Quit fucking putting your shareholders in front of the fans. God. And for those of you that are Hasbros, that are defending Hasbro, corporations don't have your best interest in mind, and you can fuck the hell off. For those of you that are Hasbros, but anybody who's not a Hasbro, you understand what I'm talking about. So, anyways, basically this is the same as the regular standard release bat that we got from Super 7, just in blue. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging this head articulation. The legs though are single joints, so that's all you're gonna get for that. And the ankles are on a rocker; they do not pivot left or right. So, but the at the hip, they do come up like that, so you can get some dynamic poses. I mean, Super 7 isn't known for the crazy articulation that you get with like SH Figure Arts or Mafex, but, you know, or even Storm Collectibles, but God, the quality, they're like look at that paint. Like, that is just amazing looking paint apps. Just look at that paint. Like, it's great. I'm sorry, but like, you know, they may not have it when it comes to articulation, but when it comes to detail, like, look at that little buckle back there. Like, when it comes to the detail and paint, I mean, not Hasbro, but Super 7 has their shit together. So of course you got some extra heads. You got the battle damage head with the dent and the bullet hole in the back, and then that in the front. And I assume that this can fit. Nope, this is for... Oh, I see. The glass piece comes off there, and you can put this electric in there. That's kind of cool. Is there not a cracked piece of glass? Did I miss a piece? No. No. So I guess they don't have a cracked glass piece, but you could. I'm assuming that glass piece right there can pop out somehow, and you can put in this electricity right there to make it look like he's battle damaged. Of course, you have multiple hands. You have left and right trigger hands. You have different trigger hand. Oh, okay. So notice the back of that hand compared to the back of that hand. So you have flat armored trigger hand or open electronics trigger hand. That's kind of cool. And then of course you got these open hands which have the flat armor on them. And then you have the fists that have the flat armor on them. So really the only extra hands that have this weird mechanical look to them is an extra set of trigger hands. You also come with this MP5. Very clearly that is an MP5. And then of course you have the standard BAT laser pistol. Of course you got your backpack right here. I am a little disappointed by this backpack. I'm not sure how I feel about these. But I'm assuming, let me see. Okay, that's how those go on. Okay, so let's just see how it fits. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a pretty... Well, and the first one went in okay. Second one's giving me some trouble. Come on, there we go. Okay, that's actually a pretty snug fit. I was actually worried that was going to come off, but that is actually a very snug fit and stays on quite well. Of course, that bat, his joints are a little loose, which, like I said, could be problematic. He does come with this big old tank. I'm not sure what the tank is, or it's some kind of cabinet. Oh, what are these? So I will be very honest. even though I used to watch G.I. Joe every afternoon as a kid, it's been, Jesus, at least 4 decades since I've watched any of the G.I. Joe animated stuff, except Resolute maybe. And I don't recall what these are for or what they're from. Apparently it was something that was in the animation, because the Super 7 ones are from the animated series. That's the whole thing about the Super 7 ones. They are supposed to look like they're from the cartoon and not classified and stuff. So I am not going to lie. I do not remember what those are. Oh, sorry. I am going to have to look that up. Sorry. Hands don't work so well anymore sometimes because of numbness and stuff from my strokes and my neuropathy and so forth on down the line. You also have the claw, and then you have his flamethrower. And even as a kid, I never quite understood what this was. Is it a hose? Is it like a foam shooter for like fire suppression? Is it a laser? What is it? Don't know. Never could figure that out. It was probably the least used of the bat accessories that I ever put on my bats. So one thing I will notice is I notice his holster is on his left side as opposed to the classified where it's on the right side. So that means his accessories like the flamethrower and stuff are going to have to go on his right hand. I'm not going to lie, I'm digging this. Don't get me wrong, I've always been a fan of the Cobra B.A.T. The Hasbro classified ones, I own like 3 Cobra B.A.Ts. And I'm actually planning on doing a weathering of one of them soon, which I've never done on a bat before because I have some ideas for a photo shoot and I need a dirty bat. But as a kid, so the hands, not only do they pop off, but they twist at the wrist. As a kid, though, my favorite accessory was always the flamethrower. Not gonna lie, that is some awesome looking stuff there. That backpack came loose because I bumped it with his head. So, okay. Like I said, those feet are kind of loose. They're a little problematic, but nothing that can't be, like I said, elbows actually. His feet are loose, but his elbows are stiff. Go figure. All right, yeah, but like I said, that's a good looking figure. He's gonna make some good toy photos. I'm not gonna lie about that. Of course, I'll go ahead and put his accessories in his backpack. His foam suppressor, if that's what it is. His claw. Sorry, I know I'm not a huge fan of Toy Story, but I'm sorry. I'm using my inner was it the pizza aliens? The claw. So inside the machine, the vending machine, and then like I said, the last one would be his fist. Okay, come on, get in there. All right, that actually. Oh. With that fist back there in his backpack, he looks like he's a member of Public Enemy. Fight the power. Fight the power. Sorry. I've been listening to 80s hip-hop and rap for the past week, and I've probably listened to a lot of Public Enemy, and that song's kind of stuck in my head. So, anyways, but yeah, he's a great-looking figure. Like, look at that. Well, this thing on his hip, though, like, I'm wondering, like, it looks like something would fit there, but I don't know what. It's like, I guess just for shits and giggles real quick, let's look on the box and see if it shows what fits on his hip. Oh no, the box doesn't show you. The box doesn't show shit for the back of the figure. I'm probably going to have to look that up to see if something fits on the back there. But, he's a cool looking figure though. I can definitely see me doing some pics with him and my bareness. Maybe my snake eyes. Because I have some other Super 7 G.I. Joe figures. Anyways, though, that is the Super 7 Ultimates Cobra B.A.T. This is the Walmart Blue Edition. Like I said, I got him on clearance, and then he was clearance, even more clearance. So he was kind of a no-brainer pickup, so I figured I'd do a review of him and let you guys see him. So anyways, if you guys have any questions or anything, give me a holler. Leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe. I don't give a fuck. And I'll talk to you later.